Welcome to Midnight Fight. This is the place where we explore the darkest mysteries, terrifying true stories, and unexplained events from around the world. Tonight, we are going to enter one of the most famous haunted houses in history. A house located in 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York. But before we begin, ask yourself one question. What if the place you call home is hiding something from you? This is 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York, a house that became one of the most famous haunted locations in the world. But before the stories of ghosts and dark forces began, something much more terrifying happened here. Before this house became known as one of the most famous haunted locations in the world, it was simply a home. A family lived here. They had ordinary days, ordinary problems, and ordinary dreams. They had no idea that this house would soon become the center of one of the most disturbing crimes in American history. Everything changed on the night of November 13, 1974. Just after 6 o'clock in the evening, a young man rushed into a local bar. He was terrified. His words would shock everyone inside. "You have to help me. I think my mother and father have been shot." Police officers followed him to the house. None of them were prepared for what they were about to discover. Six members of the Defoe family were lying dead in their beds. But something about this crime didn't make sense. 6 people had been murdered with a high-powered rifle, yet none of the neighbors reported hearing the gunshots. There were no signs of a struggle, no broken windows, no forced entry. It was as if the killer had simply walked in and disappeared. At first, Ronald DeFeo claimed that a mysterious hitman had murdered his family. But detectives quickly noticed that his story kept changing. The more he spoke, the less they believed him. Eventually, Ronald confessed. He admitted that he had killed his parents, his 2 brothers, and his 2 sisters. He was convicted of 6 counts of murder and sentenced to prison. Most people think the Amityville story ends here, but this is where the real nightmare begins. 1 year later, the house was sold. A new family moved in. George and Katie Lutz believed they were getting the deal of a lifetime. They knew about the murders, but they never imagined that history was about to repeat itself. At first, everything seemed normal. The house was beautiful, quiet, perfect. It felt like the perfect place to start over. Until the first night, George woke up at exactly 3:15 a.m. At first, George thought it was just a coincidence. Maybe he was waking up because of his stress. But then it happened again and again, every night at exactly 3:15 a.m. But waking up at the same time every night was only the beginning. Soon, the family began noticing things they couldn't explain. Cold rooms, strange smells, unexplained noises, the green slim, the strange behavior of George. As the days passed, George Lutz began to change. He became obsessed with the house. He spent more time inside and his behavior became more unusual. His family noticed that something was different. The man they knew was slowly disappearing. But George was not the only one who felt something was wrong. Katie Lutz began experiencing strange events of her own. She claimed that she saw things inside the house that she couldn't explain. One night, she looked through the window and saw something watching from the darkness. The Lutz family later claimed that strange figures and unexplained shadows appeared around the house, but one image became the most famous. Two glowing red eyes staring from the darkness. As the strange events continued, the Lutz family decided they needed help. They contacted a priest and asked him to bless the house. The priest entered the home hoping to bring peace, but according to the story, something happened that he would never forget. According to the accounts, while inside the house, the priest heard a voice telling him to leave. He quickly walked away, but he never forgot what happened inside 112 Ocean Avenue. After only 28 days inside the house, the Lutz family had enough. They packed what they could and left 112 Ocean Avenue behind. They said they could no longer live there. The house had changed their lives forever. But leaving the house didn't end the story. The world wanted answers. Was the house really haunted? Or was there another explanation? To this day, people still debate what really happened inside this house. Some believe the Lutz family experienced something truly supernatural. Others believe the story was exaggerated or created from a tragic crime. But one thing is certain: the murders that happened inside 112 Ocean Avenue were real. And the story that followed turned this ordinary house into one of the most famous mysteries in history. Was the Amityville house truly haunted? Or was it one of the greatest mysteries ever created? Let me know what you believe.